104.1 KRBE, a Cumulus media station.
Good morning, everyone.
We ready?
Live from the TXU Energy Studio.
The Roula and Ryan Show with producer Eric, Special K, and Sam.
All right, we are in the window for KRBE's Secret Sound, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. We play the sound 5 times a day. We give you 5 chances a day to win.
We've already had one chance, and it was the wrong guess. But here is the secret sound. We'll tell you what the wrong guesses are. Here's the sound. Again. It is not a lighter
do it again.
getting flicked. It is not a can opening. That's what it's not. So now we're up to $312. The next time we ask to be caller 104, you try and guess what that sound is, and you get the cash too. KRBE's Secret Sound. Now it's time for us to play this fun game.
It's the no-name movie game. It's the no-name, and it's lame. It's the no-name movie game. Roula Ryan are trying to win in a la 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 la.
KRBE.
The no-name movie game.
We have prizes, guys.
We
I
have
know,
not played
great
this in a long
prizes.
time. We've got a chance for you to score 4 tickets to Dancing with the Stars.
That's awesome.
They're going to be at Smart Financial Center March the 2nd, and the winner of this game is going to go to that show. So here's how this works. Each one of us will be presented with movies titles. We cannot use any names of characters, anything in the title.
No actors.
No directors. No actors. Nothing that's a name.
When
Even DeLorean is a name.
Yes.
When I
Stick
came
with
up with this
pronouns.
idea, we're supposed to describe the movie, like what happens in the movie.
Yes, so that you can
But-
guess the game.
You can also play it where
You play to win.
Play to
What's
win.
today's day? Friday.
yes, there you go. You
Movie
get the
Friday.
So you can do whatever it takes to win.
So we're
But if
going
you
to go
can't
with
describe
this.
it-
And we do.
But if you can describe it, it'd be more fun that way.
It is more fun when you actually describe the movie.
All right. That's why
I
Ahmad,
don't think it's as fun
that's why
when you say
Ahmad-
today's Friday.
Ahmad picked the movies. That's why you can't play, because I said pick 8 movies for each person.
And we have 60 seconds on the clock to, guess as many movies as we
Yes,
can.
and these are all popular movies. I didn't
Okay.
do any of my weird artsy.
Yeah, 'cause you got some weird
Yeah, if it's like Requiem for a Dream, I'm
Yeah.
screwed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that
it's
one.
nothing like that.
Okay, so we've got Sam sitting by. She's going to... Is Sam a guy or a girl?
Guy.
Okay, Sam's going to play along with me. Lacey's playing along with Ryan. Priscilla's playing along with Special K. Jennifer's playing along with Eric. Now, that is how that's going to roll.
Let Ryan
And
go first?
You will say pass. You will say pass if you don't know it, and you have to come back to it.
Yep.
Okay.
Because there's only a certain amount of movies. You're going to run out of movies.
Right.
All right, so we're going to start off with Ryan and Lacey. Hi, Lacey. Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Hey,
Now,
Lacey.
Lacey, I heard a rumor that you weren't happy that you got picked with someone, with Ryan.
Oh.
I was just, it's a lot of pressure. I
Yeah,
would
it
have
is.
picked him if I wasn't playing with him.
Yeah, because he said girls don't know movies.
You're referencing something from a decade ago.
Not a decade ago.
Grown and
It's
mature.
like the last time that we
and
played
video
the
stores
game.
don't exist anymore, so it doesn't really matter.
Okay, let's just get to the game. Y'all have 60 seconds, Lacey. Let's see how many movies y'all can guess.
Remember, if you're stuck, just say pass, okay?
Okay.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go.
Pass. Never saw it. Come on. Oh,
Don't rush me.
their only quest is to get alcohol. They're high school kids and
Super bad.
Yes.
Super bad.
Yes. Oh, he's skipping school. He does not want to go. His friend destroys his father's car at the end of the movie. You killed the car. Pass.
Is it pass?
That's an easy one.
Oh, it's a fish, and they're searching for this fish. And he's got a very forgetful friend fish.
Finding
Pass.
Dory?
Yes.
Dory?
No.
Finding Nemo.
Yes. Didn't see it. Pass.
Oh, my
Pass.
gosh, you're killing
Oh, no.
me. These are
You
so
gotta show me.
good.
I don't know that movie. Pass.
Oh, my gosh, Ryan, you're killing me.
Oh, they're blue. They're CGI characters.
Avatar.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, back. Oh, we follow the yellow brick road.
The Wizard of Oz.
Yes.
Yeah.
Come on.
You
Gotta see
passed
something.
on all of them.
Yeah, you passed
You
them.
passed
You go
them.
back on the
I
bench
got to
and
see
pass.
one. I don't know. Okay, did you get the one? Okay.
It's over.
I was like, that's
Well,
the
I mean,
longest 60
I know,
seconds
is that
in the
2
history of
minutes?
60 seconds. You sure you got 2 minutes on that?
I know.
Put the
Did you get 2
timer.
minutes on that, Ahmad?
No, it was 60 seconds.
Okay, good.
Felt like
All
forever.
right, you
Felt like
miraculously got
eternity.
4, Lacey.
All
You
right.
got
Lacey,
4.
you did well. You did
Yeah,
well.
can I have Ryan's movies? He
And
passed on a lot
I'm
of
sorry,
really good
Lacey.
ones.
I don't see a lot of kids' movies anymore. My daughter's growing up, so I
Can I say what
I
we all
didn't
have to
see
pass on?
Encanto.
What did they not get right? Was it?
They didn't get Encanto.
Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
We didn't
He
get
did not
Ferris Bueller's Day Off. You know, where he
Mommy
kills the car at the end.
Dearest.
He passed
Mommy
on.
Dearest.
He passed on Despicable
I've never
Me.
seen that.
He passed on
I would've known
Encanto.
that.
He passed on.
I'd probably do the same. Ryan.
Mommy Dearest.
Mommy Dearest.
I don't know that movie.
But that's one of those iconic movies. I've never seen it either, but everyone knows about the wire hangers.
Oh, yeah, no more wire coat
No more
hangers.
wire hangers. Okay, anyway, so that's you got 4. Now, let's see. Priscilla will be up next.
Don't go anywhere, Lacey, but you might win.
7,
4 is a
yeah,
good
don't
number.
hang up, Lacey, because you got 4.
Yeah,
Priscilla,
Lacey, you did well.
you're gonna play with Special K. You ready?
Yes.
Okay, 60 seconds on the clock.
Okay, Ahmad, put my pass ones on the right and my right ones on the left.
And that way you can
Okay,
grab them
yeah.
back real fast.
Yeah.
All right,
you,
so
Boo.
60 seconds on the clock. If you're just tuning into the Rule and Ryan
What
show, it's
the
the
hell did I sign
no-name
up
movie
for?
game.
I'm not
Ahmad
rushing
is
you.
showing us the titles of movies, and we have to try to describe them to our participant. Pass if you don't know it. Okay, let's go. Priscilla and Special K.
Priscilla, you
60
ready?
seconds.
Yes.
There we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Pass. This was all about Pink, and it just came out, this movie, and it was about her and her.
Mean Girls.
No, it was about her and her.
Barbie.
Yes. I ain't afraid to know.
Ghost. Ghostbusters.
Yes. This is what you have to pay on the first of the month.
Rent.
Nice.
This is a battle that happens in space, and the sun is a. The sun-
Planet.
no, the sun is not a planet. The sun is actually a.
Star.
Yes, in a battle.
Star Battle. Battlestar.
Nope. Keep going. This is not the bottom, but this is the.
Top.
Oh, he's
Yeah,
playing
and you
win.
shoot with.
Gun.
Yes.
Top Gun.
Yes. She.
It's a tie.
Oh
It's a
my
tie.
God.
It is, you almost had Star Wars, girl.
I know,
She said Star
Oh my
Battle.
God.
Killing me.
First, you battle something.
I love Star Wars.
All right, Priscilla, you and Lacey have tied at 4 apiece.
Could he have said a
Hang on.
Wookiee?
No, that's a character.
That's a species. It's not a
doesn't matter.
character.
It's a name from the
Chewbacca is the
movie.
character.
I didn't risk
No,
it.
Wookiees.
It was
Wookiees.
Star Wars and Avengers is
Yeah.
what she didn't get.
Yeah, well, Avengers he passed. He didn't even try that
well,
one.
He could have said like lightsabers and droids.
This game is not easy. Okay.
It's not easy. Sam, it's me and you, Sam. Are you ready?
Yes.
You sound really
She's so scared. We're intimidating our contestants. That's
Sam,
not good.
I don't have a lot of faith because I have no idea what movies are going to come up, so I'm not prepared in any way to think.
Once you put Mommy
fast.
Dearest in there, I'm scared
I
of
should have
mine.
picked Eric because he watched more movies than you. I forgot about
That's
that.
okay.
Yeah,
You're supposed to be
yeah.
like big blockbusters, so hopefully we get lucky. Because if I had Ryan Stack, we would have slammed it.
Because they were all
I
kids'
had you
movies.
last time and we won, so.
Oh,
really?
yeah.
Nice.
Okay, good. You give me good vibes. Okay, let's go. 60 seconds.
Here we
No
go.
name movie game. Here we go. I'll
Oh,
pass.
I'm like waiting, like who's gonna start the clock?
You.
3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, it's the theme song we just played, and this guy wears a hat, and there's big boulders, and it's a ride at one of these big theme parks, and he goes on these adventures.
Oh,
The fedora
Indiana
hat.
Jones
Yes.
in the Temple of Doom.
Okay,
Yeah.
this is a police person, and is in a really rich part of California. Very
Beverly Hills Cop.
Yes. Okay. That's what I'm doing. What am I doing?
Scream.
Yes. Okay, here we go. I am a lady and I'm very attractive. And I used to be a prostitute, but this rich guy came to and I lived with him
Pretty
for
Woman.
Yes. Okay. These are kids that were on a cave mission to find a lost ship full of jewels and treasure.
Goonies.
Yes.
Wow.
Okay, this is a very bad dream on a specific road in America where the guy comes into your nightmares. Oh, darn it!
dang.
Shoot. Okay, I'm very, very cold, and when water is solid,
Frozen.
it's yes.
Yeah.
Okay, and this is something you drink in the morning. Usually has to do with oranges.
Anti-
Darn
Oh,
it.
that was it.
Yes,
Yeah.
six.
How many did we get?
6.
6. You smoked it.
Yeah.
Sam, you smoked it. It was
Yeah.
Indiana Jones. You got that one. What's the one we missed? Because I said
Okay,
Nightmare.
Kev, you and
darn
I
it.
are out.
Nightmare on Elm Street. I almost had it with you.
Yes.
Yeah, he said
Darn,
Nightmare.
sorry I said
Beetlejuice
Nightmare.
was right
Beetlejuice
before.
was the last one, Sam.
There is no movie called Indiana Jones. It's Indiana Jones and the Temple of
Well,
Doom
there's
or the
one
Last
movie
Crusade
called
or
The Avengers. There's the
Yeah.
Avengers.
No, there is the
Endgame,
Avengers,
there's-
but there's no
fine.
movie called Indiana Jones.
It's,
Well,
fine.
we
It's
got
not
it.
rapid fire quiz. We don't contest my questions.
Yes, right. Mod. Okay, so we got 6. So that means Eric and Jennifer have to go 7 for the win.
Oh, this
we're
is the
screwed.
pressure is on.
Oh, man,
And
I'm
you
so
know-
mad I screwed up
you
Nightmare on Elm
never
You
Street.
know, if he messes
yeah.
up or misses one, he's just going to give up on you.
If we can't get the first 3 within the first 10
He's just
seconds.
gonna throw the checkerboard on the ground
All
and
right.
run away.
Jennifer and Eric. Jennifer, are you ready?
Pressure's on.
Yes.
Okay,
terrible at
60
this game.
seconds on the clock. The No Name Movie Game here on the Roula and Ryan Show. Let's go.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, it's a video game, and it was a huge success movie that came out recently. They're Italian. hey. Never mind. Forget about it. Pass. We're so screwed.
Oh, man.
It's a
Pass.
It's a horror movie, and this person has a mask on, and he doesn't talk.
Jason.
The other guy.
Mike Myers.
What's the movie
Halloween.
called? Yes. This person dresses up as a woman and has to babysit his own kids because he's divorced, and he puts whipped cream on his...
Mrs. Doubtfire.
Yeah. All right, this one, Le Big Mac. They're talking about this sandwich, and he shoots the kid's face off in the car, and he has to... the lady has a heart problem, a heart attack, and he takes a needle through her heart. I can't remember the movie. They're passed.
Pass.
Okay, a bunch of misfits. They have to go on a... they're superheroes, but they're bad superheroes, and they have to go on a mission to try and kill something. And I can't remember the rest of the movie.
Titans.
They're bad. No, it's a movie, though. They're bad people.
Oh, no.
Wow, that was Suicide Squad.
So you missed. What were some of the ones he missed?
I missed all of them. I suck.
So it was Pulp Fiction.
Pulp
That was
Fiction.
the heart attack lady.
She had a
Yeah.
drug overdose, and he had to shoot adrenaline
Okay,
into her
we didn't
heart.
explain it the way you would describe. We got to just get to it.
All right,
We're
what are the
running out
other
of time.
ones? What are the other
The
ones?
Super Mario Bros. Movie.
Super Mario
Italian.
Brothers.
Hey.
Hey, Jennifer, sorry it didn't
Sorry,
work
I
out for
suck.
you. That was
It's okay.
fun and adrenaline
Good try,
inducing
though.
fun. But Sam is the
Sam!
big winner.
Congratulations, Sam.
Yeah.
I am the smartest movie geek alive.
Yeah!
Oh, I gotta get you there.
Smartest geek alive.
Love it. Okay. I love it. Okay, Sam, congratulations. That was exhilarating because
Yeah, this is the second time I won with you. First time was with the No Name TV game. I was
Oh, yeah. That's the
Yeah,
spinoff.
we haven't played that one in a long time either.
Yeah.
Yes, play it. I love that
If we
one.
get
I
more prizes,
love
we'll do
it.
that on Friday.
Okay,
guys
well,
are
you're on
match
your
made in
way.
heaven.
We are. Sam, you got to call in every time. All right, so he's on his way. He's
Or
got
at
the
least
Smart
90 days.
Financial Center tickets. We still have Michael Yo tickets to give away. We still have more chances throughout the day for the Secret Sound. We still have lots of things
Yeah,
to
believe
give
it or
away
not.
today. But coming up next, yes, we want to hear from you on our request lines at 713-390-KRBE. And you tell us a story that sounds unbelievable, but it's true. Whether it happened to you or somebody you know, let's hear it for Believe It or Not next on The Roula and Ryan Show.
Believe it or not, the stories are true. Don't ever let anyone try to bullshit you. Either you could be dead, nearly chopped off your head. Roula Ryan Show. Believe it or not, Sam's not sure. She can't decide. Make up her mind. Indecisive. I don't know what we're gonna eat.
Sounds kind of nuts when
That's true. I don't know what we're going to eat. 713-390-KRBE is our phone number. You tell us a story that sounds unbelievable, but it's true. We're going to start it off with Meredith on the line. Hello, Meredith.
Hello.
There you
Hey,
go.
Meredith. Happy
Hi,
Friday.
yes, we can hear you. Happy Friday. Now tell us your story that sounds unbelievable. People don't believe you when you tell us the story.
So my husband was 31 at the time. I am a registered nurse. I had just got home from my 12-hour shift. At the time, our son was almost 2, and I had just got him out of the bath. My husband at the time was in a very high, stressful job. He woke up early as well to go to work, and so he said he was going to bed, and he stood up to go to bed, and he collapsed. And at the time, I thought he was joking, because we're a jokester family. But when I ran over and turned him over, I immediately recognized the signs of cardiac arrest.
Oh, my God.
God, 31
And
years
so,
old.
yeah, at 31, you can't imagine that to happen. And because I'm a nurse, I started CPR on him, able to call 911, and he is now almost 38 next month, and he is thriving, doing well. No signs of cardiac disease. It literally was stress-induced cardiac arrest.
Wow. You could be so stressed out that you can have a heart attack.
But you saved his
stress
life.
is a killer.
You saved his life.
Did you have to do CPR, Meredith, or how
Yeah,
did
she said she did CPR.
for how long did you do
Did
it?
you keep good doing it?
I did CPR for 6 minutes.
Oh, my God.
Until the paramedics arrived. They were able to shock his heart out of a lethal rhythm.
Wow.
He did have to have a defibrillator put in his heart 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
After 5 years, we had an MRI of his heart, and his heart was completely back to normal. And so they actually took out his defibrillator, and
Nice.
he's thriving. Our
Has
son
he-
is
Wow.
almost 8.
Oh, my God. Thank
Whoa,
God. Has he
whoa.
removed the stress from his life?
So we did. He quit the job that was very stressful. He actually is in college to change careers at almost 38.
It's never too
we
late.
Totally changed. No, absolutely. We changed our life, and we live life to the fullest now. And today is National Wear Red Day for cardiac disease awareness.
Oh, look at
and
that.
so I just thought it was appropriate to call in and, spread awareness on CPR. And
Yes.
How long was he?
just
Was
keeping
he?
yourself
Was
healthy.
he scared like for a year or two? Like I'd be afraid to like play basketball or
Do anything physical.
Oh,
I'd feel like
yeah. It took a lot of therapy, to help his PTSD.
Yeah.
I think on both of us, because I had PTSD even as a nurse.
I bet.
Yeah.
Like
'Cause you're loved
even
one.
CPR, but we're both fine and everybody's thriving and
That's amazing.
God, you
everybody told
saved
me
him.
when
Mm-hmm. Everybody
yeah it's everybody told me stress can kill you,
Yeah.
but you never realize how stress can affect your body.
Well,
I mean,
you're
it's
an
like that's
amazing
hurt on
person.
you.
You saved your husband.
God bless you, Meredith.
Yeah.
And what a great message. What's your husband's name, by the
Oh
way?
yeah, what was his name?
His name is Dustin.
Dustin.
We're
God
glad
bless
you're with
you,
us.
Dustin.
Married to a hero.
That's amazing. Thank you so much for sharing.
Remember that
message,
stress
Meredith.
could do that to you.
Stress
So
is a
why?
He's a killer.
Life is short. There's a lot of jobs out there.
Take
Yeah.
deep breathe, deep breathe, deep breathe.
Sometimes you just feel like there's no way
Deep
out,
breathe.
though, Eric. Sometimes, when you've got responsibilities, you've got a kid,
I know,
you've got a
but-
wife, and you've got bills to pay.
But if it's
and
stress, we're
you
like-
don't have that option
But
of
if you're getting
just
stressed,
saying,
like getting
"Ooh."
yelled at and stuff, and that, I mean, nowadays, talk to your HR and talk
Yeah.
to people. You don't need to
Should
be
never
yelled at or
tolerate that.
Feel that pressure.
I want to take a deep breath now. I was just thinking about it. Okay, Amanda's up next. It's Believe It or Not here on the Roula and Ryan Show and 104.1 KRBE. Good morning, Amanda.
Good morning.
Hey, Amanda.
Okay, tell us your story.
Okay, my story actually has two parts. The first part, when I was about 40, I had ended a second long-term relationship. It didn't go where I wanted, and I had no kids. I was getting frustrated. So I actually found a website called pollentree.com where it matches you up with people who are looking for sperm donors, egg donors, surrogates, whatever the case may be.
Okay.
And I randomly sent out probably about a dozen emails, and I had this one guy respond back. He was also from Texas. He was looking for someone to maybe have kids with, but weren't looking for anything romantic.
Got it.
And so we ended up meeting, getting to know each other, and now 5 years later, we have two kids. We are best friends. We share all of the parenting duties, but we are like
He moved here?
co-parenting.
But you're co-parents. You're not in a romantic relationship.
No, but he moved here because
Absolutely.
Okay.
Well, we both lived in Texas.
Mm-hmm.
I
I
lived
mean,
in
not the
Houston,
same.
and
Did
he
you have the
lived
kids?
in West Texas.
Did you have the kids the old-fashioned way, or did you go through the
process of the
process?
donation.
We went through IVF,
Okay.
and we actually have one more embryo that we're going to try to transfer in the next couple of months. But everything just happened to completely work out. We're best friends. We do everything together. Our families get along.
Are either of
It's
you in
just-
relationships?
No, we decided not to have any kind of additional relationships until our family is done because we didn't want to
Wow,
confuse
That's a
kids
big
with
sacrifice.
How old are you?
people coming and going.
said-
Well, I
What's
just
age?
turned 45.
Okay.
45.
So you've had two kids with a man who
yeah.
was looking also to have children, but not a romantic
This
relationship.
is a rom-com.
And you guys
Right.
you're about to have a third kid together, right? You want to have a third
Well,
kid
we're gonna
together.
try, yes.
Okay, you're going to have a third kid together. And you guys are you living in the same house or no?
Well, he currently is working in Kentucky, unfortunately.
Oh, okay.
So when he comes in, we do stay within the same house so that the kids, see them and interact because they're
Because who-
still really little.
confusing
How do you
for
have
them?
the kids? Like this, when he's in town, they go with him? Like, is it like a divorced parent co-parenting thing or
No, when he's in town, we're together.
All
I mean,
together.
a unit?
like,
a
as a
unit.
family.
But you're the
unit.
primary
As a unit,
parent,
yes.
correct? You're the primary parent?
for right now.
Okay.
How do you
Okay.
do that when you go to school, like a function? Like, you just say these are my parents, and you're like, oh no, we're not together, or do you just say just parents and keep it at that? People know.
I mean, if somebody specifically asks, then we say no. He's much more outgoing than I am, so he tends to tell the whole story to anybody and everybody.
And wait, you said there's,
Frankly, it's nobody's business.
But hold on, you said there's two parts to your story.
Yeah. He is the product of sperm donation as well. And what does he do?
In the process of talking to him and getting to know him 5 years ago, he said that he found out when he was 22 that he was a product of a sperm donor and got to meet his dad. And ended up finding out that he had like 14 or 15 siblings spread across the country.
Oh, my.
Because his father was a donor.
And yes, in the 80s. And in the meantime, we've had 8 or 9 additional people just randomly pop up on like 23andMe or Ancestry. And so he currently has 29 siblings.
Oh, my gosh.
Man, his dad really made a lot of money off that.
Yeah, no.
He really want to get paid.
We get together once a year. We have like sibling outings. We all went to Colorado last year. Or
that's fantastic.
I think it's awesome that you have these kids. Do you ever I know you have the love for the kids, but do you ever worry about never having love, your own
romantic love, yourself?
Or you can still date, I guess, but wanted to. But.
Yes and no. I mean, you think about it, but I had just had 2 back-to-back relationships where they didn't pan out the way I wanted. And like I said, I was 40. I didn't have time to find somebody new and fall in love and get married and
3
then
years,
have kids.
But don't give up on love.
So,
I mean, you should absolutely have that.
I haven't given up on it. It's
on the back burner for now.
More.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
Now, would it bother you if he had children with somebody else?
Well, that is the plan. Once we're done, he's in the process of building like a family compound for all of us.
Wow.
And then
like an HBO show.
Yeah, you got to make this a documentary.
It's a Netflix series, girl.
Gemstones.
Gemstones.
He's actually 12 years younger than I am.
Okay.
So he's only 32. So in the next couple of years, once our family is done, because he wants to have about 8 to 10 kids if possible.
So he wants to have children with another
He's
woman.
32. He could find somebody. What if he finds
She can
somebody?
still find somebody at
I'm just saying,
45.
but what if he finds somebody? Is that going
A
to...
family compound, she said.
You're going to be okay with that?
It has to be the right person. We've already had the discussion that,
so you
me
get
and the
veto
next
power
baby
over his
mommy-
next choice?
Wow, this is different.
To some extent, yes.
Okay, wow.
Because our kids will be siblings.
That's right.
They will get to know each other.
And your kids have to be with that lady.
In the compound.
We will do Christmas.
Yeah.
We will do what have you. And that person can choose to live at the compound with us, or they can have it, their own.
Let's go Netflix.
Hey, I'll tell you what.
See this.
Yeah, you call your friend.
I am not judging you. I think if that works for y'all and y'all are on the same page, then God bless.
Amanda, are you interested in doing a Netflix series? I would like to have you talk to some of the producers.
produce it?
We all sat down and watched Our Father together, and it was a little creepy how
You could make it better.
Similar.
Yeah, but yours, you can make it like this is a normal situation. There's nothing creepy about
a
it.
guy that does documentaries.
Well, no, it was just creepy how similar some parts of the story were.
Wow. And especially the fact that he's a product of
hold on
donation.
a second.
Hold on.
Yeah, we got to get your
Amanda,
info.
hold on the line. Now, listen, we're going to continue with this because there's a story I want to get to coming up next. It has to do with the grandpa pranking them on death. That's all I've seen.
Oh, no. Grandpa said he died?
I've got to hear what the believe it or not is when it comes to grandpa's death. So we're going to... Michelle, you better hold on.
Don't
we're
go
back
anywhere.
in just a couple minutes on the Roula and Ryan Show.
RBE and more of the Roula and Ryan
Okay,
Show.
we're continuing with Believe
Believe
It or Not because I want to hear Michelle's story. She is standing by at 713-390-KRBE. You tell us a story that sounds unbelievable, but it's true. And hers has to do with a pranking grandpa on his deathbed. I want to hear more. Hi, Michelle. Good morning.
Hi, can you hear me? I had to switch to my Bluetooth, so...
Well, usually we're not fans of that, but we can hear you okay. Sometimes I might get warbled.
Okay. It's my headphones because I'm driving now. But anyways, so let me just give you a little backstory about the type of person my grandpa was. Growing up, as a teenager, I'd go to my uncle's house, and my cousins would come in from out of town. He lives with my uncle, and we would stay, spend the summers and stuff there, and he would always prank us because we would stay up till, late at night, 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, and then come downstairs for, snacks and stuff, and he would hear us, and he would get up. This one time he got up, and he hid, and we're coming down the stairs trying not to wake up anybody, and he jumped in front of us. We couldn't see who it was, and he walked, a few stairs up. Everybody was screaming until I was like, it's just Grandpa, and my uncle woke up. He, woke up the entire house and then slipped back into his room like nothing happened. And so he used to do that type of stuff to us all the time.
So why would he be any
And,
different on his deathbed?
Oh, no.
Yeah. So fast forward years later, I am in the military. I'm married, just had my first baby. I'm on maternity leave. My husband's deployed, and my cousin comes to stay with me to help me take care of the baby. And my grandpa was in the process of kind of passing away, and he was all the way out here in Houston.
Mm-hmm.
And we were just, me and my cousin, it was like 8 o'clock at night in California time. And we were just sitting in the bed watching TV. My newborn baby's over there in the bassinet right next to me. And we're just flipping through the channels, kind of trying to see, like, what do we want to watch? And all of a sudden, my baby's, there's like a vibrator on a bassinet to kind of like soothe them when they're little.
Yeah. Soothe them back to sleep.
Anyways, so all of a sudden, it just turns on. And I was like, what the heck? And I kind of looked over, like, what the hell? And then all of a sudden, the TV just started rapidly changing channels like crazy.
Oh, wow.
And at the time, since my husband was was deployed, I was sharing a house with a friend. And so I jumped up. Me and my cousin looked at each other, jumped up, and ran out of the room. And we were yelling for my friend Laura. So we were like, oh my gosh. And, we started
there's a
kind
possession
of
in the
telling
house.
her what happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so we were freaked out. And then all of a sudden, like 2 minutes later, my aunt calls us to let us know that my grandpa had just passed away.
So you're thinking,
At the same
okay,
time?
Grandpa
Wow.
passed, and the device on the bassinet was going, the channels were flipping, and you're thinking somehow it's like a sign that at the moment of his passing, that was the signal in your house. This is what happened. So where's the prank come into play?
Yeah, so he scared us one last time.
Aw.
He scared the crap out of us because we didn't know. And so we're like, oh my God, he played oh my gosh, he scared us one last time before he left.
Rula thought,
I thought he was faking his death.
That he faked his death.
Oh.
Like you guys are all around him.
All
And
those
then he's like,
things-
gotcha.
Yeah.
I'm not dead.
Oh my God. I wouldn't put that past him. He probably would have came up with something like that.
Got it. All right. So,
That was the same. All that happened in the latest Ghostbusters movie too.
well,
Did it really?
I'm glad you gave me a signal. It was more like
That's
signal.
right. No, I swear to God. Like,
No,
this
I believe
didn't
you.
happen.
I believe
that
you.
happens. It happened to Ryan's, when your dad passed away. Remember,
When my father passed away, I had a relative that had been in a coma and had been in a coma for many months, and all of a sudden came out and was like semi-lucid and was talking and she was saying hi to her brother and her mother or her father, and they had been deceased for many years. And then she said, "Danny, what are you doing
which
here?"
is your dad.
And that was my dad's name at the exact moment that my dad died.
So
Yeah,
see?
it's pretty crazy. I'm going to add one more to that. The night that my dad died, the tiles walking to the kitchen at Christie's ripped up in a line like an earthquake.
Oh, wow.
The night my dad died. Because, the kitchen staff and my dad worked together for so long. We had employees that worked with them for 35 years, and they were so distraught. And they kept asking us every day, like, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? And then when it was getting closer to the end, we were like, I don't know. We're just still really hoping that this thing happens. You remember my mom called you Eric, and she was like, Eric, I want you to be ready.
I know.
My mom called Eric to tell him.
She was trying to, it's her husband.
And she's trying to
She's
comfort
trying to
you.
me. I'm like, what's going on here?
And we were driving to Christie's when we called Eric. My mom's like, get Eric on the phone right now. It's going to hurt him more. When you lose your parent and somebody loses their parent, you lose your parent all over again.
Yep.
Call Eric right now. So we're going to Christie's.
Going through your feelings, and you know how it feels. And
Yeah, and when my dad died, the tiles just like a line walking to the kitchen, like all. Isn't that crazy?
That's
and I remember we were
wild.
thinking, wow, how lucky, because my husband's dad is real, jack of all trades, like handyman type.
Yep.
So he was able to repair them for the next day so that they could walk and not trip over broken
weird.
tiles. Isn't that crazy?
I never knew that
Yeah.
story.
So I don't think your grandpa was punking you. I think he was just giving you the message. It's actually over now. Yeah. I've moved on to the next. But here's a couple of flickers of the lights.
Hope you checked
Have you ever had a dream that
Kevin, stop.
Hey, Kevin, aren't you the one that talked to her and put her on?
Yeah,
Screen
you're the one that
call.
vetted the call.
All I got up to the point was, and then he played a prank. I thought it was going to be just like you guys said.
You need to ask the question
It's
behind
not
the
so
scenes.
easy.
But there were 30 calls coming through. I was just getting them through as fast as
Yesterday,
possible.
I was talking to my Uncle Larry. I have an uncle in Pennsylvania, near Allentown.
Oh, yeah.
Nazareth or something. I've never heard this town.
Yes,
Yeah.
Bethlehem.
And he was telling he's got a twin brother who died 11 years ago in our small town, one of our small towns, Streeter, Illinois. And whenever he goes back, and people think he's Terry Swat Larry. So, but he has Terry had a mustache. He doesn't. That's why he never grow one because he had a dream once, seeing himself in a coffin with a mustache.
Really?
So he'll never grow one. But his
But
brother
he's
had
seeing
one.
his brother.
So he saw
Oh,
his brother.
so he saw his brother's passing.
So whenever he says, whenever I go back, people take a double take. Terry? 10 years later,
Just for fun, he should like grow a mustache and go
I
back.
told him the funeral, he should have like snuck in there and just,
Really? Because that's what you're thinking. Silly goose.
yeah, but that's crazy.
Here we go.
Time for the Roula and Ryan Show on KRBE to tell you what's going down in H-Town.
That's gotta be really hard though if you lose a twin.
Oh, my
twin
God,
for
yeah.
Right, that was a sibling,
Yeah.
but then when that's a twin,
But they say
weird.
that they can sense each other's thoughts and feelings. And
really.
yeah, there's all sorts of stories about that. This is brought to you by Duncan. You remember yesterday I was telling you about how HISD is going to have a longer school year next year, and you're like, oh, maybe they're going to have different or longer breaks during the middle of the year. That's not really the case. What they're doing is they're changing the fall schedule. They're off normally on October 11th, and they're moving that to October 4th. And basically, the changes come after some of the Jewish Houston residents had urged the district to have a school holiday during one of the two high holidays, which are the two most significant holidays during the Jewish faith. So that's really the only change. Otherwise, it's just going to be a longer school year for next year for HISD.
For
Texans, yeah, I know. Texans have Houston Texans. I'm not talking about the team. I'm
Well,
talking
Houston
about
Texans is also the
residents.
team.
Oh, yeah.
Every time you say that, I'm
There's
like,
no way it works.
I don't know why you're just saying
anybody that
just
lives
say
in Texas.
Houstonians,
Yeah,
but
if you
also
live in
statewide
Texas,
citizens.
you have until February 5th to register to vote to cast
Texonians?
ballots.
Texonians. I like
No, we're
that.
Texans.
Texonians. We are the Texans, Bulls on Parade. But also, we live in Texas.
Good song.
Register to vote.
Oh,
I guess
Rage
is the
Against the
message.
Machine.
All right,
All right, so we have until February 5th to register for the March primary elections. That's where you'll determine the Republican and Democratic candidates for federal, state, and county offices. Early voting takes place February 20th through March 1st, and an election day is on March 5th. And once again, there's a big, if you've got kids and you're into Legos, Brickfest Live is happening Saturday and Sunday at NRG this weekend. You can actually see life-size models.
Are you talking about that again? Not talking about the Houston Home and Garden Show for Kevin?
I'm going to talk
Kevin's
about
gonna
that.
be there.
Well, we're
Where'd he
running
go?
out of time because I got to do the secret sound. Hurry up, Chase Man.
Oh,
We forgot the secret sound.
We got to do the secret sound.
do it.
Okay, we want people to hear what the secret sound is. People are texting us like, wait, I don't know what the sound is so I can get ready with my guesses when it's time to call
People
in.
got their little notebooks out.
It is not time to call in yet, but I want y'all to know what the secret sound is. Listen very carefully. It's very short and fast. Here's the secret sound. One more time. That is the sound. It is not time to call in, but I wanted you to know because a lot of people are texting, what's the sound? I haven't heard it. The two wrong guesses. It is not a flickering lighter. It's not like trying to flick a lighter on, and it is not opening a can. That's what the last person guessed.
So it's nobody flicking their Bic, nobody popping a soda.
So $312 is what the jackpot is worth right now. The next time we tell you to call in, that is what you're playing for, $312. If nobody guesses it correctly that time, it goes another $104 higher. So that's KRBE Secret Sound. Now, coming up next, it is time for the Friday Free for All.
Let's party.
Let's get ready for the weekend with Special K next on the Roula and Ryan Show.